Back in the days of Sword and Shield, two Cybertron videos popped up in my YouTube feed and my first look of any kind into VGC. One of the videos was about Blacephalon and Colossal, and the other was about Regigigas and Weezing. As somebody who always tried to make Regigigas work at Battle Revolution as a kid, the Weezing video really caught my attention and got me interested in trying Doubles Ladder for the first time. Regigigas would end up being one of my main teams throughout all of Generation 8, a time when I was still only playing the in-game ladder and the occasional showdown. As a result, I grew a soft spot for Weezing, and I was pretty bummed when it wasn't in Scarlet and Violet at launch. Fast forward to the Teal Mask DLC, and Weezing was unleashed upon Gen 9 VGC. Weezing was somewhat slept on in early Regulation E, but has taken off since as a balance staple paired with Booster and Roaring Moon. Weezing's claim to fame is Neutralizing Gas, which was introduced in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Neutralizing Gas turns off almost all of their abilities, which makes it a popular pairing with Pokemon that either have hindering abilities, such as Regigigas or Slaking, or abilities that aren't affected by Neutralizing Gas, such as Disguise, Multi-Type, or Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis and Quark Drive are not affected by Neutralizing Gas, will still trigger either in the sun or electric terrain or when the partner is holding a Booster Energy. So Roaring Moon with Booster Energy is a great lead with Weezing because it still gets to use its ability. However, we're not doing that. We're going for the Regigigas style approach. Weezing, unfortunately, is still missing its best friend, but it also gets to play around with Slaking in VGC for the first time. Slaking's downside is similar to Regigigas, but I argue that Truant is a bit less backbreaking than Slow Start. With a mammoth attack stat of 160, a banded Slaking is hitting the same power as Ursaluna, but without having to rely on Trick Room or waiting for Flame Orb. Of course, Slaking is still horribly held back by its ability, so it's important to keep Weezing safe with it on the field. Body Slam is Slaking's stab coverage of choice here, but can also be swapped out for Facade. I found the paralysis chance and higher base damage to be slightly more attractive than requiring a burn for Facade to work at its best. Weezing can sideburn Slaking, but then we're crippling its ability to use its other moves should we switch out and reset the choice band. Play Rough plays especially well with a defensive Fairy typing, while Rock Slide and Ice Punch give us some excellent coverage and some useful spread damage. Toadsquirrel is a Pokemon I'm quite surprised I haven't seen played around with more since Weezing has joined the Paldea party. Toadsquirrel boasts being the fastest Spore user on paper, which you'd expect to be horribly broken, instead sitting in the same ranks as Slaking, Regigigas, and Archeops by having a debilitating ability in Mycelium Might. On paper, it might seem not as bad as other hindering abilities, giving Toadsquirrel a unique opportunity to hit Pokemon with Spore that are otherwise immune to it, but the drawback of making status moves go absolutely last, even notably after Trick Room, is almost never worth it. To get the most abuse out of Neutralizing Gas, we opt for Choice Scarf with a 158 speed before the bonus. Toadsquirrel can outrun almost any opponent except for Booster Paradoxes, and get them to sleep before they can do anything threatening. Toadsquirrel is the most typical lead next to Weezing with this team, and we use Spore to get a safe switch in for Slaking. Leaf Storm and Earth Power provide useful coverage should the need arise, and a Scarf Mudslap, while gimmicky, can give us outs in situations we may not otherwise have them. The size spam core of this team, Armarouge and ArmaDee, is pretty rank and file for what I've been doing in most of Regulation E. Wide Guard on Armarouge and Follow Me on ArmaDee allow for a near guaranteed setup of Trick Room, and Rocky Helmet plus Fairy Terra on ArmaDee punishes the Urshifus and Dragonites of the world. While having Armarouge and ArmaDee on this team may seem out of place, it's actually where the original idea came from. Any size band player knows that two of the most aggravating switch-ins your opponent can have are Rillaboom and Heatran, because both can invalidate one of Armarouge's spread moves. Switching ArmaDee for Weezing after getting a Trick Room allows you to completely nullify your opponent's ability to use these against you. ArmaDee will be the fastest switch out after Trick Room is up, so Weezing will always be on the field before Rillaboom is, preventing it from switching terrain. If you opted to go for Heat Wave on Armarouge that turn, Weezing can stop a Flash Fire opponent from eating that hit safely, and it also stops mons like Pelipper from dampening your damage with Weather. The Weezing set is almost the same one you would see on most Roaring Moon-based balance teams, but based on the rest of this team's defensive profile, I opted to go for Galarian Weezing instead of Cantonian, as the Dark Resist and Dragon Immunity covers it well. This team is also less concerned overall with the Steel weakness Fairy brings, as we have Armarouge and Slaking to tear through things like Golden Go. Taunt and Will-O-Wisp are your support moves of choice, allowing Weezing to muck up your opponent's plans with more than just its ability, and Gunk Shot takes large chunks out of frail mons like Fluttermane. Protect, besides being a good move overall, is extra important on Weezing here, as it helps you to keep up neutralizing gas as long as you can. Iron Hands rounds out the team with a speed tune to 71, making it ideal to use safely in or out of Trick Room. Before we get into the games, I'd like to take a very quick moment to thank my first sponsor, Multizone Cards and Comics. Use code PROGATOG at checkout either online at multizone.ca or in store in Gatineau, Quebec for 10% off any item in the store. Thanks Multizone for the support and for also helping me get VGC locals back into my community. Now off to the ladder. Alright, so we've got Hisui and Decidueye, Okidogi, Alolan Muck, Luxray, Mimikyu, and Tinglu. Now I saw somebody on Twitter brewing with the Decidueye and the Tinglu, but I don't think this is it, but it's awfully interesting how close it is. A lot of interesting ability stuff that I don't really think we want to deal with any of that, so I think we definitely go over the Weezing. Weezing Slaking is probably faster than most of this stuff, yeah. Weezing, Slaking, Toadscool, and Iron Hands, let's go. Okay, so I believe this guy is one of the abilities not affected by neutralizing gas. Yes, I mentioned that in the beginning. So I'm not really worried about the Mimikyu either, though. I think we'll just Will-O-Wisp it, or not sure what it's gonna be doing. Let's just Will-O-Wisp it. Okidogi's probably going to heal for like a Drain Punch into Slaking, or like a Close Combat into Slaking, so I think Terra Fairy Play Rough will be perfectly fine there. Oh, wow. Okay, it's just howling. The Wisp and the Mimikyu is pretty great then. Helps to offset the howl for sure. I'm not sure what Mimikyu's doing this turn though. Maybe it's going for a Swords Dance or Trick. Okay, makes sense, I suppose. I wasn't quite sure this was going to be a Trick Room team, but I didn't think it was impossible either. Now, I'm not super scared of Mimikyu right now, because it's burned. Okidogi is probably going to go for like a poison move into the Slaking now, so I think Iron Hands is a perfectly good switch. Mimikyu is probably not going to go for like a Play Rough into that slot, but even if it does, it's burned. Now Okidogi's not going to do a whole lot either. Oh, dude, there's no Play Rough, but you did survive, so that's good. Mimikyu is also faster than Weezing here, so Weezing gets to go first. So I think we're pretty clean to go Heavy Slam and Gunk Shot. Okidogi is likely not taking it. I should have considered that Iron Hands moving faster, I wasn't thinking. I don't think Okidogi's taking out Iron Hands though. Of course we missed the Gunk Shot, but that's fine. See, it still required both their hits. And we get the Play Rough miss, that's huge! That's fantastic. don't know what to do about the Okie Dokie. I don't know if we have to do anything at all, to be honest. Let's just go for a protect. And we'll have to slam into the Mimikyu. Okay, that's fine. Gunk shot. I guess we should have gunk shot it for the inevitability, but that's okay. I think we're now at the point where gunk shot will take out the Mimikyu. So I think Slaking can safely take one hit from the Okie Dokie if they both go for Slaking. This is pretty unfortunate. Oh well. Okay. Oh wow. That's great. I didn't expect Slaking to live that. Like, I know it's burned, but now they're both +2, so they're at neutral attack. Now we managed to outrun the Trick Room. We have Muck. Muck's probably going to try and minimize, and we're going to see a Shadow Sneak from the Mimikyu, so I think we're going to go for Toad Scroll. Yeah, I thought so. This is a lot. Oh, thank God. That was such an important outspeed. Now the Mimikyu is doing a fair chunk, but it's not going to, like, one-shot the Toad School with another Shadow Sneak. So I think we're fine just go Earth Power and Will-O-Wisp there to chip down the Muck. If Muck takes out Toad School, that's also pretty much fine. Okay, so even without the Scarf, I believe Toad School is the fastest thing on the field here. Mimikyu falls to its burn. And there's a Ting Lu. Okay, this game is pretty much over. We're going to Will-O-Wisp the Ting Lu, make sure it's not doing a whole lot. Earth Power the Muck. We should be certainly faster than both Muck and Ting Lu. And then even if they take out the Toad Scroll this turn, Ting Lu will fall to fairly rough. There is Terra. It can still Terra and possibly resist the play rough. Maybe if he doesn't take out Toad Scroll, maybe we'll see the Terra next turn. Oh my God. Okay, that's perfect. So now we can taunt in case he's Rock and Protect and like leftovers. If he's got the Poison Terra, we're going to force it now with Leaf Storm. Nope, he just goes down clean. What was that? Oh, he's got Weakness Policy. That's neat. Crucial Rock Slide miss. And I think, just to add a little insult to injury, we're going to take him out with a Mud Slap. Ah, we didn't get to Mud Slap him. That was a great game. The team was cool. We didn't get to see enough of what he was doing, but I liked how he was starting out. I'm back. Okay, it looks like Trick Room, maybe Imprisoned on the Fluttermane, or like Fluttermane Golden Goes, like the fast mode, but there's definitely going to be Trick Room on that Bronzong. Got some choice, either Scissor, Zoomerill's probably Banded, maybe Banded T-Tar or Vested T-Tar. I'm expecting Golden Goes, Leftovers, or Specs. Nothing, I don't see anything too crazy, just an interesting combination. There's not a whole lot of benefit to bringing our own Trick Room here. I think the Toadstool Weezing lead is the play. So we can put things to sleep, so we can taunt. And we'll just follow up with Slaking and... I kind of want Iron Hands, but I also kind of want ArmaRouge, because a Heat Wave for the Golden Go and Scissor seems pretty good. Everything else Iron Hands answers, we have answers for, except for Flutter, but Slaking can kind of just take out Flutter. Yeah, I think we can go ArmaRouge here. Interesting start. Is that a speed Flutter? Oh, that's a special attack Flutter. So that'll mean our Toadstool is faster. And I bet that Golden Go's player is not going to realize that I can taunt and then Spore him. I think Golden Go is going to Nasty Plotter Protect. If that's a Terra Fairy Flutter, I really apologize to my opponent. Oh, it was grass. Oh, unfortunate. Oh well. That's gonna put a small damper in my plans. He's got Protect, that's okay. The good news is, we wanted him to Terra Fairy so he would be weak to Gunk Shot. Now he's still weak to Gunk Shot, but doesn't get the extra Fairy boost. If it was Terra Fairy, that would have taken us out. So we will Spore Golden Go. And we will take the free switch to Slaking or ArmaRouge. Off Toadstool going down. Flutter should get taken out by this Gunk Shot, or at least close to it. I wonder if Golden Go even closes his eyes. It probably doesn't get to see. You probably wouldn't get to see its sleeping animation very often. That's unfortunate, but okay. So we know it's not locked to Moonblast, and so there's no way he's going to Moonblast in an ArmaRouge. But I don't think the Shadow Ball will take us out. Oh, no, it's Terra Fairy special attack. The Shadow Ball definitely takes us out. So we're gonna do that. And we're gonna Gunk Shot into the Fluttermane. Yeah. Withdrawing the Golden Go is great for us because we didn't want him to get a free Naked Rain. I guess he was expecting the Heat Wave. That makes the Slaking switch even better for us. That's fine. think we're good to go for the play rough and the slacking. I don't know if it takes it out, but it probably does a decent chunk. I'm not so scared of like what Fluttermane does to Weezing. I don't know what Tyranitar has. It might have like Stomping Tantrum or High Horsepower. We're gonna go for Protect into Weezing there. Wow, another miss. That's unfortunate. That's a very unfortunate turn. I think if that was the play, was Rock Slide plus Shadow Ball, I think we can survive that on Weezing. We don't even need to. We're just that good. That's a very slow Fluttermane. Our Slaking is not very fast. And the fact that that Gunk Shot took it out really makes me sad that the other one didn't. Scizor and Golden Go. Alright, well that makes Slaking in really put Slaking in a really rough spot. But all we can really do is hope we can get the hope we can chip some things down. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so he wasn't banded. We get the burn into a perfect. Now, in order for the Golden Go to do meaningful damage, it's gonna have to Nasty Plot and then Make It Rain. Because if it goes Make It Rain without Nasty Plot, it's not gonna take out Armor Rouge's Shadow Ball. So we can pressure the Golden Go and possibly even get the Taunt off. And Scissor is going to start not really scratching us that much. If it goes to the Bullet Punch, I don't think it takes out Weezing unless it's a crit. And I know this doesn't KO, but we might just KO. Yeah. Decent. So we did go for the Make It Rain. And it does take out the Slaking and Weezing, but now he doesn't have positive special attack. He doesn't have he didn't Nasty Plot. He can't safely Nasty Plot. Scizor we now see is not Bullet Punch, is not banded. Okay, so it's Swords Dance. That should be okay. And it's Leftover's Golden Go. Neither of them will get a safe turn to protect. I guess the hope is that they can double into me. But I don't think they can. So I think the Heat Wave will work here. Yes, let's go. What a game. What a clean way to end that. That was cool. That was a cool thing, though. The grass flutter certainly got me. Massive momentum loss. Alright, so what do we have here? got Landorus and Urshifu. That is probably Rapid Strike, Arcanine, Iron Hand, Sinistcha. Alright, so I like the idea here of having Weezing in the back with Slaking, because they won't be able to intimidate Slaking with Weezing out, and it'll be good for when Trick Room wears off. Yeah, because we'll be faster than the Sinistcha, we'll be faster than the Iron Hands, possibly faster than the Arcanine, and probably not fast. Well, only one of the Urshifu or Orlando can be Scarfed, so we'll be faster than whichever one isn't Scarfed. So Slaking will be good cleanup after Indeedee and Armarouge lead the way, and Weezing will help prevent Sinistcha from keeping them healthy, as well as being the support for Slaking. It's not the conventional uses of Weezing with Psy Spam, but I think it's the best way to go about this game. Okay, so it was Rapid Strike. So one of them's going to be Scarfed, and one of them's not. But it doesn't really matter which is which right now. We know we live Rock Slide. We don't necessarily live Surging Strikes plus U-Turn or Surging Strikes plus Terra Flying. So I think the smarter play is to go for the Trick Room Follow Me, because we can survive the Rock Slide and we just have to hope we don't get flinched. It's not necessarily worth burning our Terra there. For those who don't know, who play Psy Spam or play against Psy Spam, Max Attack Adamant Landorus cannot OHKO Armarouge, even with Stomping Tantrum. So it's important to know that we're safe for that rock. Damage-wise, we're safe into that Rock Slide, because not even the Stab Stomping Tantrum KOs. U-turn into Indeedee is fine. Hopefully Urshifu goes for close Surging Strikes, but that means we know Landorus is the Scarfed one. So U-turn might, maybe we can, not U-turn might. We might see a U-turn from Urshifu as well. Switching to Arcanine is surprising. Oh, perhaps Urshifu has Ice Spinner? No? Okay. That's a great spot to live at. Now I'm assuming he's going to bring in either a Sinistcha or Fluttermane. But I'm not sure what his... Okay, he has an Iron Hands, but I'm not really sure... I don't know if Iron Hands gets him where it needs to. Most Iron Hands these days run at like 74 speed, I've seen. So we theoretically could still be faster at the Armarouge here anyway. That's fine. Now we get a free switch into something else anyway, but Armarouge is just going to take care of the rest of this game. Actually, we could have more fun with it. We don't even need it to be Armarouge. Or we don't even need it to be Weezing. Because Armarouge will still be the fastest thing out. We'll go for the expanding force, and we'll go for the body slam. I don't see a way out of this for the opponent, but we'll see what he comes up with. Okay, so he's pausing his Terra. Probably your Shifu to drop the Psychic Weakness, but I'm pretty sure Expanding Force still one-shots, and if it doesn't, the Body Slam should finish the job. Okay. And there we go. We didn't have to find out which was faster. Sometimes we don't need the crazy complicated strategies to get where we want. Sometimes Armarouge just gets to do its thing. Unfortunately, while originally recording this video, I forgot to split audio sources, and as a result, a lot of the dialogue was quite muddy and quiet. I had to re-record everything and play new games, but the last game from the original session was really good and felt like it was worth showing anyway. So I apologize for the wonky audio, but I hope the game is still enjoyable. Alright, so we've got Fire Ogerpon, Flutter Mane, Landorus, King Gambit, Iron Hands, and probably a Yon Dundozo. I think Weezing and Toadstool can do what they've been generally trying to do pretty well here, because Toadstool will be faster than even a Scarf Landorus, most likely, unless it's like max Jolly speed, which you don't see very often. And that might still be faster, I can't remember. Iron Hands could be a concern, but that's why we have Ghost Terra. We'll be faster than Flutter Mane unless it's Booster. King Gambit can't Sucker Punch Spore. Yeah, I think this will all work fine here. Alright. Those eyes are scary. Usually faster than Toadstool will be faster than Ogerpon, but and it's fine. I think we'll just put Dundozo to sleep. Maybe we'll Coke Shot Ogerpon. That might do it. Even if he goes for the Fire Terra, I don't think he'll take out the Weezing without the attack boost. Oh, he just checked it. That's fine. Okay, so now that the Bozo's asleep, I think he had a safe switch to Slaking. And then we'll go for a Ghost Shot. My previous point still stands. I don't think it'll one-shot without the body aspect boost. Funny enough, if you could have scored it, there's no way I would have. Probably go into the slide. Ooh, not even half. I don't think it's drop slide. I think body slam plus jump shot. Jump shot would be fine. The Weezing's probably oblivious, so I'm not gonna bother trying to taunt it. But we'll burn it when we accept. If Weezing's still like good at it. Rock slide then, because then we would have taken the shield damage. This is all fine, I think. Oh yeah, now we're for sure switching Slaking. We'll just bring that in hands, that's fine. Let's roll with Dundozo. Earlier I said we can't taunt Dundozo because it probably has oblivious. I keep forgetting this is Weezing. You can absolutely taunt the Dundozo. Weezing still hasn't taken damage, so that did nothing. We'll survive anything the Flutter Mane throws at it. So we're good to go for Heavy Slam into Flutter. We'll go taunt into the Dundozo slot. Flutter protects, that's fine. If Dundozo protects, that's fine. The least fine thing would be Flutter Mane switching back into Ogre Con, but I'm not quite expecting that in for this new trigger. Does, that's fine for me because then there's a great spot for Toad School again. I considered going for the Terra there. I'm glad I didn't do that. You're probably gonna try going here. Down goes Flutter Mane. Going after the taunt. And let's see what comes out next. We're pretty safe to go wild card into the Dozo, but I believe I still don't think Ivy Cudgel will KO at this range. I'd be horribly wrong. But I don't think Water Terror is the fall. Yeah, that's fine. He's just expecting that's great. Actually, I think popping the Terra and using that actually is okay. The way you're using is not quite planned. He's not going to be expecting a certain Terra on it. Oh. Protect, Yawn, Heavy Slam, Fissure. Okay. That's fine. We're in the Water Terra still. I'm gonna go for the taunt. We really need the Fissure to run. But luckily that's, I think, a reasonable hit. Saying that means it's gonna happen. Oh no. Go to Weezing? Oh, no. Yep, okay. That sucks. Those are here anymore. Oh, that's horrifying. Okay, so we got the taunt. We got the taunt off. So you might be okay. But yeah, we just got Fissure. That was done Dozo's time, I think. Not, no, we just talked to Pokemon, what was that? So, I think we go Body Slam. So, we go Overpower into Opeton. And I think we go Body Slam into Dozo. And I guess we just have to hope he doesn't land a Fissure, or he protects or Yawn or something, or I don't know. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I think we're in an okay spot now. Even if he Sucker Punches King Gambit, but Dozo's not really going to be a threat for the rest of this game. Unless he lands Fissure. Sucker Punch into Toadstool, I don't think that's the KO. Sucker Punch into Slaking might not even have a KO there. Slaking's not doing anything. That was close. Okay. Okay. Unfortunate. The only hope we have left, I think, is that if Slaking wakes up on the next turn and Overpond goes for Ivy Cudgel, Toadstool, then we have a shot. It's a long shot, but it's a shot. So we're still aiming this there, we're gonna aim this there. Okay, so we're probably gonna Ivy Cudgel with this. We're faster? Oh my god! That was I didn't even realize. I think that was the first time that's come up. this game just, wow. This game just went from abysmal to heavily in my favor. I think we got there. We just need Toad School to wake up. And he concedes. Overall, this team was really unique and interesting. The dynamic of shutting down opponents' abilities so that Slaking can't get intimidated, for example, in tandem with unreasonably fast spores from Toadstool, creates a game environment you don't see as often in VGC. Let me know in the comments below what you thought, and if you have any video requests for the future, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, stay tricky.